Yo, AP Reacts, we back again, man. It's been a little minute, but we back on it. Had some off the camera things going on, affecting the recording process. But we're trying to get back right. We getting back right. But regardless of that, man, we back another video. This video is Joe Budden podcast. My content usually surround around anything really, but mostly like music, entertainment, cause that's my field I'm in. That's what I went to school for, all that. Entertainment, music, acting, sports, psychology, romance, spirituality, all that type of stuff. That's really what my videos kind of surround around. But if anything y'all got in the comment section, I want to put in there that y'all want me to react to, I'll do that. But until then, I'm gonna just react to kind of current topics and those type of fields. But today we got Joe Budden. He got a podcast, if you didn't know. And basically, this topic today, they're talking about why the music industry is dying. So we're gonna see what they talking about. We gonna see what they talking about, and let me add my little 2 cents. Not my little, but add my 2 cents, add my 4 cents, add my 8 cents in there. See what's going on.
Why isn't music selling as well? Like, I've seen some artists do 15,000
streams.
Should be trash. I think.
Well, just start off. Why I think music is selling as well. I think a couple of things. I think one, I think people today, we have more access to our entertainers and you feel me, and artists and stuff. So because of that, that kind of like makes it more like, oh, they're just another person. Oh, they're just another person. Even though they are, I feel like it's both. I feel like they're another person, but they're also doing something extremely statistically rare. You feel me? Super statistically rare. Like basically anybody growing up, you always hear that you can't do stuff like that. So just, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Them doing something like that is a huge, like huge accomplishment. Not only making it, but continuing to stay there. You know, but also I think because of music, how I think his name is Ish, how he said is kind of the quality is going down, right? Why? Because the reason why people are doing a couple things, I think, because one, the reason why people are doing it isn't really, you feel me, like, you feel me, is it really like past the people screaming their name and people being, all in their dick or whatever. People like just doing whatever they say. Like, I don't really think they do it genuinely to push the game forward. And most people today, I think in the game right now, don't really even know who came before them, or even know what artist was out before them, or didn't even study the game, or didn't even really look up the game, or really didn't even, you feel me? Because my favorite artist was, you feel me, my big three I say is you feel me, like Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, Chris Brown. Then the third one is kind of controversial guy, but he's still a GOAT. You feel me? He was an R&B singer. That's all I'm gonna say. But and so I grew up on different types of like, and when I say grow up, like my folks in the house didn't really play music like that. My grandma did, but that I really was into music on my own. That's something independently I kind of seeked out. But ultimately, yeah, I think it's just the quality of music is going down. The access to people is kind of gone up. So it kind of makes people seem less as mysterious or as special or whatever. But yeah, I think that's a couple things. I think too also, people are talking about the same stuff. Like, it's no variety. Like growing up, I'm 25, so growing up, we had different artists. We had Cole, Kendrick, Chief Keef, Big Sean, like, you feel me, Lil Durk, you feel me. We had, we had a lot of people growing up where it was different, you feel me. And it was variety. Even farther back, it was always variety. Back then you had even to the 90s and shit, you had the Foxy Browns and the Lil Kim, but then you also had the Erykah Badu's, and you had the Queen Latifah's, you had the woke conscious. You feel me? It was balanced. You feel me? And today, really not no balance, and the fans can kind of sense that. I think the fans can sense that there's no balance. You feel me? And I feel like that's why there's no really, you feel me, like there's really no, because the fans can sense that they don't really know how to put words to it, but they can sense that there's no balance, and that's really what they want. But they don't want to be the one to say it because they don't want to sound lame or corny or whack or whatever. But and just FYI, back to my big three earlier, we obviously don't condone. I ain't gonna say the name, but we don't condone any of that. Period. You feel me? None of that. Nothing even close related. Nothing to that. But outside of that stuff, his music is excellent. Period. Excellent music, production, everything. You feel me? If y'all know who I'm talking about. You feel me? If you don't, put the piece together. But yeah, let's get back.
For the most part, I don't think the goal is
It's to sell
the
it.
shift has been away from selling albums. But we seeing mainstream artists do 9,000 and 15,000.
People don't make albums.
They're not making albums for long-term consumption no more.
Also,
get you 3 or 4 records that's going to go on this playlist, and that's what we living off of.
There's been some albums that sold well this year. Kendrick did what, $160 second year. Tyler did.
Tyler been cooking.
But these are the big
look at those
consistently
albums.
do.
Those are.
But we're talking about
outliers.
Album sales.
What I'm talking about, the construction of those albums are really thought out. Their themes.
These are the artists.
These are artists who really push the envelope in making projects.
Majority of the field are making songs to get put on playlists to last for a couple weeks.
And honestly, it's probably, and that's true though, but mostly it's because of the label. Like, you feel me? Like, the label probably, and, you know, a little bit of them, but it's mostly the label. I honestly personally think, I don't have no proof of this, but I honestly personally think that most artists have way more versatile stuff in their catalog, but they only put out what they feel like gonna go. Or they, you feel me? That's what I personally, cause that's how I do. Like, I make a whole bunch of different types of songs, but I only put out what I think gonna go. So I just only imagine like that's the same thing. So I feel like it's a little bit of that. I feel like it's the TikTok era where it's like TikToks is 7, however many seconds, sometimes they longer, you feel me? But basically it's shorter than 30 seconds, you feel me? And so people's attention spans are shrinking, you feel me? Mine is too, I noticed it, you feel me? But people's attention spans are shrinking. So because of that, it affects everything else they do. Relationships, you feel me? Friends, songs they listen to, clothes they like. Everything is just, if I don't like it in 10 seconds, I'm done. Like, you feel me? And that's not normal, you feel me? That's not normally how the brain works, you feel me? So it just adjusted to that because that's what circumstances we in. But I think what he's saying is true. Like, people just making it, you feel me, just to kind of, you know, just trying to get a song. They're not really trying to just make whatever authentic to them. They're just making whatever they feel like gonna go, which is cool. Ultimately, I feel like you should do a little bit of both. I feel like it should be a little bit of, you feel me, a little bit of what you think gonna go and a little bit of what you authentically like personally. I think that's the perfect mix, you feel me? But that's the hard mix to find sometimes, you know?
And they coming back doing it again.
A majority of artists are not, even if they're not specifically targeting playlists or radio, they're not necessarily putting their all into it because it doesn't return the value. I'm not going to spend 2 years fucking obsessing over every little noise and every little cadence I use in my rap when this shit is going to disappear in 2 weeks.
Spending all these money for...
Literally, on God, bro. On God. That's literally why it's hard to make music now. I'm like, I be like, damn, I want to put all my effort into this song, all my effort into this lyric, this bar, this tweak of the beat on this part of the song, and then everybody be like, oh, that was hard, and then don't even notice it. Like, you feel me? Like, the ROI kind of seems like, you know, unless you're talking about some straight ignorant shit, then maybe your ROI a little bit better. But I'm not really an ignorant rapper, you feel me? Like, I have a little ignorant shit in there from time to time, quote unquote, but I'm not no overly woke rapper. I'm not no overly like what Boss Man D-Lo said, lyrical, miracle, empirical, tyrical. Like, I'm not like that. Like, I have a little stuff like that in there, but I'm not really like a conscious rapper. I just like my lyrics to hold weight, and I like you to feel connection with the stuff that I'm saying, or you get put on game. You feel me? Like, it's really a mixed bag, but what he's saying is true. That the ROI kind of make you turned off from wanting to do it for real, for real.
These fucking engineers and make it sound crazy.
I don't like that though. I don't like that because if you look at Doshi, right? Very new artist.
Yeah.
Album nominated.
Not as new.
Easy to do that. Easy to do that when it's your first.
I get that, but if you listen to her, she talks about how she created that project and all that stuff. Nothing about her album plays like a playlist. Even though every song doesn't tie into each other, it still sounds like a thought-out project.
Doshi's TDE. She got to push
a good point. It's different. Yeah.
They don't do that over there. They subscribe to artistry. TDE as a whole. Nobody from TDE puts out quick consumption playlist music.
That's true.
Okay,
they don't allow it.
I don't like that. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I do think that TDE 100% wants you to do that. But when you listen to certain people speak, I don't ever think that she came into the game thinking she was going to be like everybody else creating projects, playlists and shit. It seems like they're following behind. They get these type of artists because that's what they want. But I don't want to go ahead and make it seem like it's a TDE thing. That much to me.
She might have never got picked up by another label that wasn't focused on artists.
They have built that artistic
Them
culture.
niggas.
Yeah. And I kind of struggle with thinking, like, what artist what label would I be good with? Because, like I said, I'm not no game banger. I'm not no trap nigga. I ain't grow up in the trap selling, you feel me? But, you feel me? So, it kind of hard because I be like, I don't really know what label fit me. But I don't want to go to, it's like, I feel like I'm a mixture. Like, I'm not really like no woke conscious type, but I'm not like no ignorant. I don't give a fuck what I say. What I say, it's just songs. Like I know at the end of the day, it's not just songs and it's not just lyrics. But then at the end of the day, I know it's not like every single lyric needs to be overly like conscious, and I know that. So for me, I just wonder what label would be the best for me to do that. You feel me? Cause I'm very like versatile. I can really hop from different pockets like effortlessly. You know. I'm still developing new pockets, but the pockets I got, I got them, and I really come from a different perspective of like I have a superiority complex, but I feel like sometimes be a rapper, sometimes you gotta have a superiority complex, and that's one thing I kind of not been able to been allowed to have. You feel me? And that's another topic for another day. But I still think highly of myself. I don't have a superiority complex. Like you feel me? Like I don't know. But I feel like I don't know if people would connect with that, because most people have most people in the world have a superiority complex. That's why when they hear a song talking about like superiority type things, like they connect with that. You feel me? And I'm not really like that sometimes. So I don't know. I'm gonna just be myself, but I just sometimes be curious, like, dang, how the market gonna react? You feel me? What label gonna mess with me? 'Cause I know I got the talent. I know I got the the respect for the game, the understanding of the game, the execution, the willingness to learn, yada yada yada, the look. You feel me, song selection, the beat selection, you feel me, the marketability, I got all of that, you feel me, but I just wonder like how the fans and people my age specifically gonna connect, because I know people older than me will connect, and I know people younger than me might mess with it, but just people my age and maybe a little bit younger, I kind of worry about sometimes, because, I don't know, especially because of what they've been given for so long, and, the way I kind of carry myself, you would think I'm like 30 or something, I'm only 25, so. I just turned 25, by the way, so.
Yeah, like they don't play that shit over there. So the quality matters. You gotta be if you chasing a quick joint, this ain't the place.
All right, cool. So let's just say if people are seeing that formula work, right? Because it's working. Even to Absol's project, it might not be doing the numbers.
They're not chasing numbers. But go ahead.
But it's having the influence, and people are really responding to it.
Correct.
Why won't other artists follow the same route?
Because
our needs are different.
Follow to a label.
Yeah, not just that. Our needs are different, bro. I got to pay the bills.
Yeah.
We had Reason sit up here and told us where he was like, yo, I got like, yo, dog, I need to get this out.
Yeah.
Y'all have stopped me from getting this out. I need to tour. I need to eat.
Yeah. He said that.
Everybody can't wait the 5 years to put out a project and, all right, believe the system. And everybody can't do that. True. Some people are, yo, I need to hit now. And we need to get this out. We need to get this out. We need to get this out because now I can get the road. Now I can sell some merch. Now I can do this. Now I can do this. I need to live outside with my music.
And a bunch of the labels want money.
That too.
They don't give a fuck about your artistry, nigga.
Yeah.
Go ahead and be Maya Angelou over there. We need such and such over here. I guess.
But see, that's the problem though. Like, but I get it though. It makes sense. Like, it's basically about profit, like the profit margins. You basically want more money coming in than you putting out, even if it's two statistical categories above what you putting in. You want to make more than what you put in. If I put in 10, I want to make at least 20. You feel me? If I'm putting in 5, I want to at least make 10. You feel me? So I understand. You feel me? You feel me? But that's where, as the artist, you got to figure out that middle ground of like, how do I be authentic to myself while also catering to what other people like. You feel me? That's the $1 million middle ground right there. If you can figure out that middle ground as an artist, and it's for me too. If you can figure out that middle ground, you feel me? You'll be solid. You feel me? You'll be solid. So, I agree. It is like I said earlier. Like I said, it's because of the labels. They saying like, man, I don't really care about all that thoughtful, authentic. I gotta be true to myself. They like, is it gonna bring in income? Cause break it down to all the artists out there, man. Like, it's basically like. And I always use sports references because that's one of the few things I'm like, I know like the back of my hand. So when it's almost like getting drafted, right? When you draft somebody or sign somebody, you don't know what they're going to become. You don't know. You draft them based off thinking like, well, I think they can become this. It's literally like betting, like sports betting. Like, you bet an over or under on somebody, right? You don't know what they're going to do. You don't know what they're going to become. But you using other external statistics to kind of potentially project what you feel like they can do. You feel me? And so that's why the labels are so hungry, because they sign millions of people that never go. You feel me? So imagine you sign 8 artists, 6 of them don't become nothing, maybe 2 of them do. You basically lost more money than you made. You feel me? So they like, we got to make up that money with you that for the other people that messed up. You feel me? And then that's how I get like that. You feel me? And so, um, so yeah, I get it. I understand. If I was in that position, I might do the same thing. I wouldn't just be like F it and just do whatever you say just to make money, but I would try to gear to like, okay, this trendy right now, make that. You feel me? I would. I ain't gonna lie, but I wouldn't be overly like, I wouldn't be overly like, mess up, fuck your artistry. Just you feel me? Just do whatever. I wouldn't be like that, but I would say kind of cater to what's kind of people messing with at this time. I would.
The conversation changes for me because at that point, then I'm just thinking short term versus long term. When you get into the game, really trying to be in the game. Mm-hmm. And yeah, you might get those one couple of records, boom, 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 but eventually that's gonna fizzle out.
Which is why a lot of people today are using. Now I want to go into acting. I want to go into acting. I want to go. I want to get here, get hot, and now pop off over here. Now I went and got a deal here. I got.
But that's smart though, cause that's what I want to do. I don't want to leave rap behind. You feel me? I still want to do it, but definitely it's a stepping stone. Like you feel me? It's definitely a stepping stone to get in front of other people in other industries who might mess with what I got going on, and they want to bring me into a thing, and we could be equal. We could be a partnership, and you feel me? Just make something happen. But it is true though. Like that's smart though. You feel me? That's just smart. Just like NBA players, like they get to the thing, then they use that to potentially fund their charity or potentially fund, you feel me, whatever else they want to fund, or you feel me, like it just I'ma still do it, but it just I'm in entertainment, so it's like I like all those things just like any other entertainer. I like all those categories. I just happen to do rap first, but I like acting, I like singing, dancing, all that. I'm just like like a musical kid, you feel me, but I'm like an athlete too, so it's kind of weird. But it's like I love all that singing, dancing, acting, you feel me, like the musicals, all that stuff, you feel me, like I fuck with that type of stuff, you feel me, like not all of them, obviously, like only probably like one or two musicals like that, like them Tyler Perry stuff, like how that in the movies they be acting like the plays, like they'll be acting, then they'll sing like in the middle of the movie, like I mess with that, like that's hard, like you feel me, but so I get it though, but it's a smart thing to do, you feel me, it's a smart thing to do because it's just like just a smart thing to do, like at least I think so. So.
This I'm in a movie here. I got XYZ going on because it ain't no music, ain't no money in just music.
That goes back to Ian's initial question of why aren't out, because people aren't really in this shit for the actual music aspect.
Yeah,
that's a larger part. Yeah. No one wants to actually be an artist anymore.
I said that earlier. They're not really in it for the genuine reasons that people before did it. Now it's just I want to get a bag. I just want to get my name out there. I just want to, you feel me? They're not really respecting the game. Like, you feel me? They're just doing it. And I'm not trying to shit on them because I'm similar, but I still respect the game. You feel me? Like I still respect the game. Like way before I even thought about doing anything on the mic, I still respected the game. I didn't just look at it like a money grab. You feel me? It's almost like pause it again. But it's almost like when women like have you try to have sex with a girl or whatever, and she be like, "Oh, you only just want to have sex with me." It's like, no, but that is a part of why I'm messing with you. I mean, it's just like people say, you just want to get into the music industry because you want money, you want fame. I mean, yeah, I do want those things, but only because the way I'm going to leverage it and make it, better for my community and better for my life experience and anybody else who around me, you feel me? But it's not just because, I just want to, it's not, they try to spin it and make it like a selfish thing, but it's really just like, you feel me? Like, that's just part of it. Like, that's just part of the reasons why you're attracted to it, you feel me? That's just one of them,
Fans aren't demanding that.
That's true too.
Well, nigga, we just had J. Cole, who was arguably number one, right?
Mm-hmm. He's up there.
He's up there. He's in a different stratosphere.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Jay-Z walked over to Drake and said, "Yo, by the way."
Well, this was 10 years ago.
That was 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's not. He was an artist 10 years ago.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't chasing numbers. He wasn't chasing whatever the case may be.
He was chasing a hit.
Yo, get him one.
He needed it. He needed it. Yeah.
Why?
It's power collaboration.
He was chasing a hit.
Chasing a hit. He needed it.
Why did he need it?
To expose people to the larger body that he was creating. Not just because we need to get some money off of him, but we need to expand his reach. And the best way to expand his reach is by getting a hit to attract people to actually listen to the album.
Bro, a lot of people look at it like this here, bro. If I'm a chef, and yes, I could whip up some incredible shit that takes me a long time. But if I could just do some quick minute bullshit and y'all are gonna eat it and still
sell a bunch of chicken nuggets,
I'm going with the chicken. I'm gonna go the easier route. Cool. And I'm just gonna keep selling.
But that's just I don't know. That just may be him. And I know it's a lot majority of people, but that, see, for me, that wouldn't be fulfilling, like, cause that's not my full potential. Even though that's like what you messing with, is like, I don't mind you liking the chicken nuggets, but I want you to like my gourmet dish too. You feel me? I like you to like both. You feel me? I like you to like my quick hitters and my gourmets. I don't want it to be like only gourmet, no quick hitters, only quick hitters, no gourmet. Again, both. You want both. You feel me? That's the ideal. You want to be able to get both. You feel me? And so basically that. What's she bark? Sorry, y'all. My dog barking. Ain't nobody even home.
Y'all, this.
That sounds like a restaurant that's open for about 5-6 months until people realize there's somebody around the corner. Or McDonald's.
Or Wendy's.
Very few McDonald's though.
For sure.
Very few people create a McDonald's. Don't get me wrong. I hear what you're saying.
Look, but they have had fast food products that are selling shit. Everybody knows it's shit, but it fills you up
for right now.
Yeah, for right now.
And you hungry again an hour later.
Cool.
2 hours later.
And they have had a 100-year run.
I get enough people in here buying this, but now I'm selling them fucking a sauce that we made that's ours. And now my sauce is flying off the shelf.
Or I'm selling.
Hey, this is the longest I've never heard Joe Budden not say nothing. Like, I forgot he was even there. She ain't say nothing. He ain't say nothing. It was just really them three talking. They ain't really had no opinion on it for real. They probably do, but they just want to hear what they gotta say probably.
They're not even here for the bullshit food no more. They're here for this.
But even with that, the issues that the music industry is having, to the McDonald's point, McDonald's make the majority of their money off real estate.
You know that.
Here
you go.
Of what?
Here you go. You always got to make
They make their money for real estate.
They are one of the biggest.
That's why you see music going into tech and data.
Shit, it's not even Joe Budden. I'm thinking that's Joe over there. Oh shit. Okay, my fault. I'm thinking that's Joe over there. He's not even there.
Yeah, you said I'm the one up here being smooth. Nigga, you talking like Billy D. Williams.
Yeah.
No joke.
Yeah, man, that was the video. Why the music industry is dying. I don't think it's dying, bro. I just think it's just because the product people putting out. It's both. Ultimately, it's both the fans and what they accepting, and it's both the artists and what they putting out, and also what the label is. It's almost like your parent. Like when you was younger, if somebody gave you money, they had a little bit of a say so over what you made and what you did, because they kind of funded what you got going on. And same thing with the labels, they kind of funded what you got going on. That's why they say be independent, because then nobody's funding you, so they can have no input. But if they funding you, they gonna have a little input. You feel me? Because you got to go through them to put it out. You feel me? So it's all three. It's the labels, the fans, and the artists. You know, all of them need to tighten up. You feel me? And we'll get back right. But man, appreciate y'all. Another video. We out, man. Like, comment, subscribe. You know. Like, comment, subscribe. You know. Comment video you want me to react to, you know, songs, you know, videos, anything, reactions, interviews, whatever. Just, you know, like, comment, subscribe, DM me, whatever, and then we gonna make them. You feel me? AP Reacts, we out.